Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since I haven't posted any videos, and it's with a solid reason that I have going on. My tank looks really bad. My display tank. I'm having a cyano breakdown, and it looks really bad. And I didn't want to show that, but today I'm going to show how I am dealing with this situation. Also, I want to show you how everything else is doing, how the small tank is doing, and also the Red Sea behind me is doing. I'm switching from 2-part to all for reef from tropic marine, and I'm already experimenting with the Red Sea, and I'm having good results. I've been doing 2 parts in this system for a very, very long time, and to be honest, I'm tired of chasing that stability. Sometimes you got good stability, and then out of nowhere the alkalinity goes up, and then goes down. Calcium goes up. So it's a very difficult and annoying situation. So I decided to go with the tropic marine all for reef, which is I heard good reviews about it. My friend, I'm experimenting in his tank. So if you haven't seen that video, it's in my playlist, the frac tank that I used to have, and his tank is beautiful. Everything is amazing, and so that's why I decided to go with that, even though the powder is a little bit too expensive, but nonetheless, here we are, man. So join me today, and let's see how am I dealing with this. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. All right, guys. So here is my main display, and as you can see, the sand bed looks very bad. You can see patches of cyanobacteria everywhere. So it didn't look like this probably 2 months ago, and also I'm having some trouble with its stability. I already mentioned that, but as you can see, the multipore has some burn spots. Here we have this SPS colony, have some algae issues. On the back you see that chalice, it has some algae as well. So it's stability problem, right? And also I have some nutrient issues. So the phosphate and the nitrate are a little bit too high. Phosphate, I tested yesterday, 0.30, and nitrates were at 17, so it's a little bit high. What I'm going to do today is, and this is part of my annual maintenance pretty much, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean the sump, take all the detritus that's been accumulated there from almost a year already. I'm going to clean that, and I'm going to clean this right here. This is my refugium, and this is my algae scrubber. I'm going to clean that up very well. I'm going to attack all the nutrient issue plus the cyanobacteria issue as well. I'm going to use a chemical to remove that. So also, and I'm thinking that my UV sterilizer, which is right here, the light is already it's already not good, because when I remember before installing this, my tank used to look like this all the time. After I installed it, everything went away, and then now it came back up. So I already have a replacement light for that, but I'm not going to change it just yet because I want to use the chemical. The instructions said turn the UV off, and then you gotta turn the carbon off as well. I'm dosing aminos in there. Gotta take that off. Purpose of this is to eliminate all that stuff. Okay. And then we can pass to our small tank right here with the Cowfish. So this, I really like this tank, man. So the tank with the Cowfish is doing pretty well. It's very organized, quote unquote. The puffer is doing good. Cowfish is doing great. The tail is already, it grew up already. It's hungry as ever. And underneath, I have, I'm dosing that's the tropic marine alpha reef right there. So that's the only thing that I'm dosing in this tank. I'm doing 5 meals per day. That should be enough. And I only have soft corals in here, some gorgonias. So this is almost like a experimental tank. Few things here and there, but I really like the cowfish, man. So unique. All right, and then we move into the Red Sea. So the Red Sea is doing good. So as you can see, is no algae whatsoever, no cyano, absolutely nothing. I'm dosing alpha reef on this system as well. And I just switched it up from 2-part to alpha reef less than 3 weeks ago. So I'm still dealing with adjusting the right amount. Today, I'm going to install this. I need extra flow, and the Apex pump that I have here is powerful and it's good, don't get me wrong, but it's pretty ugly because it's very bulky, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking maybe putting that in the back panel and maybe putting the Nero 5 up here, so it's very slim against the glass, and you know what I mean? Let's see how it goes. So let me show you the sump. So the sump is doing good. So I haven't done a major update in this system just yet, but just to let you know, this is working very good. I'm very, very amazed about the performance of the Pax Bellum, and as well as the skimmer. The skimmer works very good. One thing that I hate, that I absolutely hate about this system is this right here. The ATO is way too small, man. It's 2.5 gallons, and right now I have to divide that between my ALK and my regular top off, right? So I have to fill this up every 2-3 days maybe. So it's not enough water. So I thought about several ways to improve that. All right, so I thought about several ways to improve this, and one of those ways was to have this ATO that is currently not in service. This is a 5-gallon ATO. So have it right here, and I have an ATO machine inside there with the pump and everything. I think it's the Dueto. So I was testing the lines yesterday, and unfortunately the lines are very short to move that from this system to here. Unless I drill through the stand, they're not going to reach. So I might have to think about something else. But for now, I might have to stick with this and just keep filling that up every 2 days. So annoying. But anyway, here is the stuff that I'm talking about. So alpha reef, I purchased 2 of those. They're very expensive. So hopefully I can do a good dosing, manage the dosing so it lasts a few months, I'm hoping. And also this is something else that I'm dosing in my tanks, Acro Power. It's amino acids for the corals. Okay, so something else about this system is that I installed the queso at the beginning of this build. It's not working. So when I turn it on, it starts flickering, right? So I contact queso. They asked me to do some troubleshooting, whatever. I did that, clean it up as they told me, and the thing is keep not working at all. So they told me like I can send the light to them, and it's gonna cost me $100 just for them to review the light and diagnose it. You know what I mean? So, and it's not guaranteed that they can fix it. So I'm very disappointed because that's a $500 light. So I'm thinking what to do next. Should I do that? Gamble $100 and send it to these people, or just get another light? So I'm thinking, like, at this point I don't know what to do. Right now the tank is just fine with the light that it has, because I only have soft corals in here and some LPS. But in the future, if I want to add more stuff, of course I might need that third light to light up like the middle. And that light was that was a very good light. I remember the spread was very, very large. So yeah, I don't know what to do. All right, guys, let me show you how we are going to do this. Thank you. All right, guys, so I decided to use all for reef for my all my systems actually, and here I'm showing how I mixed up the batch for the 120. So I decided to go with this stuff because it's everything in one simple solution, no more two different dosage, or sometimes even three. And I'm expecting great results from this stuff. My friend is using this and his tank looks very beautiful, and he has a very good stability, and that's exactly what I'm looking for when I'm starting to use this stuff. So after you use this, the best indicator, if it's finished, you have to see that the water gets clear. As you can see right here, I'm using a magnetic stirrer and the water is almost ready to go. So this is the stuff that I use to kill the cyano. This is the red cyano RX from Blue Bed, and it has worked very well in the past years for me, and today is not an exception. So this is 24 hours after I dose the cyano RX, and as you can see, there is nothing in the rocks, there is nothing in the sand bed, and I was very, very amazed about this stuff. The Cyano RX, the instructions said to leave it for a couple of days and then do a big water change. I left it for a whole week and then I did the water change. So in here you can see the skimmer going crazy. Of course, when you dosing this stuff, the skimmer is usually the one that is the more difficult to dial up back. It takes a couple of weeks for it to go back, but my sump was very clean. I took a long time to clean all this stuff, to take all the detritus that was accumulated here for almost 2 years. So that was a big reason for the high nutrients in my system. So I did a decent job, I guess, on cleaning this stuff. Alright guys, so this is 5 days after the treatment was done, and as you can see, everything looks very clear and there is not much difference, but nevertheless I took my time and I waited out the extra couple of days to make sure everything went clear and well. After I took this video, I did the water change and I reestablished the normal filtration. And also I finish up by adding carbon. That will help me out by removing everything that it's in the system, all the little leftovers of the chemical. And this is a different angle from the tank. As you can see, this is the very low flow area for my system, and I have some LPS in here, some torches, and this area was very bad with the cyanos, so I took the time to clean this up very well, and as you can see, there is nothing left over into the system. So I am very, very pleased with the results, and if it happens again, now I know what to do. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video, appreciate it. Hey, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. Subscribing motivates me to make more videos. Please subscribe if you haven't done so, and I will really appreciate it. Thank you guys.